What's going on, guys? So today we are going to be jumping in with both Kyle and Blake on anime hot takes. This is something that we have not done that often. So real quick though, I want to check to make sure that my stuff sounds right because I moved areas. But looks like we're good. So we want to jump into Discord with both Kyle and Blake and see what they've been discussing and try to see what we got going on. So let's jump right into it.
Serie is
Oh, what's up,
Yeah,
guys?
what's
Siri.
yeah, no, what's her yeah, I can't remember her exact name. I don't know how to say it. I know what you're talking about. She doesn't yeah, she's not as good as her, but she's still
But this guy says that fight would be boring because she can solo the Jujutsu Kaisen verse quite easily. Dang.
Who? Hold
they
on.
think she could?
Yeah,
Who's soloing
What the
Jujutsu
hell's her
Kaisen?
name? Getting pissed.
I'll look her up and send it.
Uh
It's someone from Fear and Brent.
Okay.
Uh,
what the it's pissing me
this
off.
girl,
She
bro,
is very
they better put some respect on some people's names, dude.
yeah. I can't remember what's her. I know. How do you say her name is what I want to know. But
What?
that's what's pissing me off.
It's S E
Just
R
put
I
it
E.
S
I'll
SERIE.
look it up.
So,
Yeah, it's just Siri.
Yes.
okay.
Uh, Someone said they're coping. It's okay to be a meat writer, man. I get it. Don't worry. Sakuna by himself. Dog walks Furin.
Oh man.
Furin doesn't have a counter to Infinity nor a Ultimate Void or Hollow Purple. Also, her speed sucks. Infinite Void literally perma fries her.
Yeah, that's what most people are saying. Like how she could have bypassed it. I mean, the problem is, like I said, I would think she might be able to cook up. Okay, this one says Gojo after one Zoltrak though, and it's just him dead. So
It seems like a pretty good 50-50, which is outrageous. They're rage baiting.
Yeah.
Someone said Sakuna's not surviving in Furin universe. That's ridiculous.
okay, yeah, I'm not.
I will
Wait,
not
hold on.
stand for
Oh,
this.
Sukuna's not
This
surviving in
is-
Fear and Universe.
That's what this guy said.
Dude, you lost your mind.
This guy said Gojo by a landslide. Fearing is not even a match. It's not even match one, and can't survive a fall from great heights. I don't know if that's true. She can fly, so I don't know. Fuck
This
that.
guy said, "What can Furin do exactly?"
I mean, you can use magic, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
people. You either got people going like, yeah, they go, this isn't a fair matchup in the first place. Gojo definitely wins this, but then this other guy said Fearing that might pull this off.
What about her seal? Someone said she could seal him.
That's what I was saying. Like she has like the amount of magic like she has access to. I was thinking maybe like she would have to. I don't know because Zoltrek I think has enough power, especially her version of it, to probably counteract some of like his attacks. I don't know about purple. Purple's kind of crazy, but I was thinking maybe he could um what should you like she could use her magic to basically get rid of infinity somehow and hit him with or Zoltruck could nullify infinity.
yeah.
Son, go somewhere, dude.
Uh, my thing's this: she would need, in order to like seal Gojo, she would need something comparable to the Prism Realm. and I don't know power
She could
level.
conjure something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if she has. She might have something that could do that because the prism realm works on Gojo,
Not
obviously.
really.
I
He's
mean,
breaking out. He's
we haven't seen him fully break out yet, but the man is. If there's anyone that would do it, I could see him doing it, but it'd
also
take a while.
I told Kyle I truly believe that Gojo is just lulling them into a false sense of confidence. I think that thing is
You think
kinda doing
Gojo's
that
just
for
in
'em.
there taking a nap while the rest of Jujutsu High's going to like he's like, oh, let the struggles go on. I'm good. I'm taking a nap. Nap time.
He's probably teaching them a lesson.
I mean, in his own sick
Yeah.
way, I could see that
I'm
happening.
s- I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of Gojo,
Can someone
but
go check out
It-
my
this-
stream real quick?
this one is crazy.
Okay, I
This
can
one
check it out.
says
Give me a sec.
Look at
this
this
one
sun.
says this one says Firin because she could defeat the Demon King while Sukuna could kill Gojo.
That's just a lie.
About saying
Yeah,
also
that
she.
that one's kind of a crazy statement, just like throughout that whole thing.
Dude, I feel like Cyclops right now.
Dude, you
everyone-
look like Cyclops right now. Holy. You can't. It's like you put an effect over your eyes. There is no eyes in your video at all.
What is happening?
That's the one part of the window I can't cover with my
Dude,
blanket.
that
The
is
sun just coming
absolutely
through.
crazy, dude. Like,
Gosh.
like I'm gonna have to share that on my stream real quick because that is crazy.
I know you guys can't tell if my eyes are open or closed, can you?
No, not even remotely.
They're open, believe it or not.
That's crazy, dude.
What they're making Sanjin Woo to be. Oh, it's so
That,
Yeah.
that one's kind of a crazy statement.
That is absolutely wild.
Oh, jeez, man. That I know. It doesn't it look like an effect on the stream?
Dude, yeah, like I said, you look like you're just perfect balance, like it's moving with you.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. That is like. Oh,
Yeah.
well, it should be done here in a minute. I hope.
I mean, I would hope so, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's
And so, but-
crazy, dude.
Kyle and I talked about some of these already, but we'll get your take. So,
Okay.
what was the first one? So, do you think Sanjin Woo could beat Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo?
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
the
there
same
was a-
time or separate?
There was
Well,
Yeah.
start off with the same time and then kind of just
At the same time,
break
no.
it down.
No chance.
there was basically a Twitter post, and yeah, it's literally Sanjin Woo standing over top of all three of the big three, and then it's kind of like saying
So
like
who do you think's gonna stop that though? Like which one? At which point does he lose? Like
The point that he loses, I mean,
you think he could beat one of them?
yeah,
on their own.
probably.
Which
Who?
one?
I would have to say, he could probably beat. God, that's hard to say because, like,
really.
Okay, who's he most likely to beat? Let's start there.
Ichigo is probably going to be who I'm going to say off rip.
Yeah, that's what we said.
That's
he
what we
could
said, yeah.
probably beat Ichigo just because Ichigo lacks versatility
Right.
and
When he's easily faster and stronger than both than Ichigo.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Maybe not faster. But Flash
I
just
also-
kind of
I also wouldn't say necessarily stronger.
physically stronger. He's 100%
Oh,
physically
yeah.
stronger.
Yeah, but that's
That's what I'm-
physically
that's
stronger,
what-
yeah, but
That's what I'm talking about.
like
Yeah.
just power wise stronger. maybe not, but Ichigo would get overwhelmed for sure with
Yeah.
all of his people.
Well, yeah, because you're thinking,
Yeah,
Genu
'cause-
with the Shadow Monarch.
Yeah, which at that point he's going to get overran, and that I mean, especially with some of the spirits that he has access to, especially the Ant King and that later on. Yeah, that's that captain's like that Ant King's kind of the equivalent to like a captain, and Ichigo's not going to get that.
Yeah. You think he could beat Luffy?
Luffy's going to be difficult to beat. I'm not going to lie.
I still
Oh my God, John, that is absolutely crazy. So Hoover just
I know,
he-
I know. Sonic's faster
no,
than Goku.
no. This
No,
one's
he said
even worse.
Pikachu.
Yep, Pikachu would fuck up Ichigo. That is
Fuck up
wild.
He might not be wrong on that.
Nah.
I-
Yo, get Ichigo with one good thunderbolt. Pika, Pika,
That-
down.
I don't know how I feel
Negative.
about that one. That's absolutely crazy. I don't think. I think it would take a very long time for Genu to be able to beat Luffy, because I mean, Luffy's used to having a lot of people fight him, but
Yeah.
at the same time, yeah, it's. I don't think that. I think that he probably would after a while if it was just 1-on-1. Because I mean, if he gets a full stamina recovery in that, have full like his daily heal that he gets, that like, and he used that in the middle of a fight, he's going to outlast Luffy. But if he doesn't get that, that can go either way.
That's kind of what I said. I said Luffy's a hard one because he's not, in my opinion, he's not really a power type character. He is more of endurance.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he's got
in a
strength
way.
behind him. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
But
it's not like
it's
It's
I
not
don't know,
raw
it's
power.
No.
It's like
the same. Yeah, it's like hit damage. You know, like he has to hit him
yeah,
a bunch of times, and I think it'd definitely be a battle of endurance.
yeah. So, and again, if Genu gets a full revive, I think that would definitely give him the advantage. If he doesn't, if he already used that prior to going up against Luffy, he's not going to win.
I agree with that.
Naruto's cracked, dude, just because of, I mean, especially if he's got Kurama. I mean, I don't know. I think that Kurama really kind of helps push it into Naruto's advantage.
Yeah, I said Naruto absolutely Goomba stomps
Yeah.
Sanjin Woo. Like
yeah.
to me, that's no competition at all.
Yeah.
I
And
kind of agree with that. I just think there's no. I just think because we were even looking at it too, like the law of averages, like powers of universes. If you're comparing like the Naruto universe to Jinwoo's universe, like your weakest like I think Blake said this, like Kakashi.
Red
is
Devil, I
easily
don't
taken on
remember
best
what
rank
your
hunters
hot take
and
was.
probably
Can
solo.
you
Like,
let
there's
me
not
know in
really,
that?
like,
Because I kind of want
a
to remember what that
question. I don't know.
was. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to
And
voice that
The
today.
other thing too is Jinwoo's all soldiers would essentially be useless because Naruto can shadow clone,
Yeah.
and
But-
all of his shadow clones can use the
like
Kurama,
chakra form, yeah.
the Kurama chakra form.
That's yeah. That was the thing I was kind of caught up with just for a moment because I didn't remember if his shadow clones could get to the same level as him or if it was something that was only like his base form.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that if it was just the base form, then I don't think he would have been able to beat Naruto like Jinwoo's clones.
I think he could. I think personally he could probably beat most of the people without even doing the chakra thing.
Right.
But
I think to face the captains, he's gonna have to transform
Yeah.
again and again and again and again for no other reason than the versatility. Like he's gonna need to straight up raw power, like overpower them. Otherwise, he's not. He won't have.
Yeah,
He
so
wouldn't
Red
have.
I think he
Devil,
could get away with chakra cloak.
I do remember that comment now, so
Yeah, I'm not saying he
I'm
has to
going
go
to
full.
we're going to
full,
talk
like,
about that in a
big
moment
Kurama
with
mode. I don't know about that.
I'll bring that up
but
after
I'm saying
this
he's definitely gonna have to
topic.
go.
So we'll definitely have that
He's
in there.
definitely gonna have to go probably like
Yeah,
cloak
chakra
mode.
cloak for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even then, he still might just need like the Kurama form, like the raw. What the big blast? He might need
The-
that.
Nah, I don't think.
Yeah,
so.
he actually might, cause like Tusk is blocking most of the attacks that Naruto.
Well, to
can
deal
throw.
to deal with Tusk, he would probably need the big.
That's what I'm
form,
saying.
Just because size, but
Well, size and also just the amount that he can block, and he can also do like crazy big blasts and stuff too.
Yeah, so we
So,
still
like,
haven't
Naruto's
watched
fast.
trailer 1 and 3. We've been meaning to
Faster
get
than
on
who?
that and watch
Sanji.
that, but I
don't
mean,
know about that.
that's something that maybe
Hey,
we can pull up
he's
during the stream. We
almost
might be
as
able
fast
to
as
watch
his
that for a
dad
second with you
with
guys and
instinct.
see what it
Yeah, I
looks
don't know about
like
that.
because I mean
No,
that
he's definitely fast.
that definitely be
Gino
cool
is
to see.
Dude, he's fast as fuck, dude. Like he has literal skills that make him.
He could be as fast as he wants to be. He's
Yeah.
still not as fast as Naruto.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, you're comparing. I don't. The thing about Minato and like some, it's like instant transmission. That's not speed. That's just teleportation.
Yeah.
It's teleportation.
I know, but you want to know what's crazy? Naruto doesn't have instant rotation, and he's still almost as fast as his dad. That's what I'm trying to
He can
tell
use
you.
flying Raijin.
No, he can't. When did they ever show Naruto
thought he
using
could.
flying Raijin? Never.
I thought he uses it.
No,
It's
he's
like-
just that fast.
They never show Naruto being fast.
Yes, they do. They
No, they
literally
don't.
say it. They say it when he
When?
he fights the Raikage, the lightning guy. He said he's almost as fast as the Yellow Flash.
That.
I kind of do remember seeing a clip of that actually, Kyle.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
I know
saying they
for a
on a
fact,
yeah, in one fight. What I'm saying on a
No,
consistent
they
basis.
bring it up.
No,
they
they
bring it
don't.
up
No
all
one's
the
ever been.
time.
No, they don't. That's
They bring
that's
it
a
up
lie,
all the
bro.
time.
That's
No,
a
they-
lie,
no,
bro.
it's not.
Straight up lie. Yes, I've never. There has never been a defining characteristic of Naruto. They're like, oh yeah, he's fast. No one has ever said that.
Yes, they have.
No, they have not. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. Like, bro, it takes him 10 years to get through a forest. What are we talking about? Like,
It's a big forest.
are we serious?
We have a comment in that from one of my people, and that says that he didn't learn the flying Raijin. He is just fast. So
Yeah.
even my chat's
Thank
agreeing. Naruto is fast.
It
That's
says speed.
fine, but I'm
Speed
saying
in base form, Minato is definitely the fastest. Everything considered, Naruto beats them all. He is the
Oof.
fastest shinobi.
sure, okay, the fastest Shinobi, but I'm saying is that as fast as Genu? I don't know. That's what I'm
Well, is
saying. I don't
Gino
know if it is.
instantaneous?
He's pretty damn fast. They haven't given him a fucking.
He ain't-
They haven't attached to a mock to it, but like nobody
ain't
can follow him.
instant.
He's pretty.
Yeah,
instant.
no one
Well,
in that
also-
universe could
no,
follow
also,
Naruto either.
I mean, he actually it does have an instant fucking move. By the way, he basically
Yeah,
has a
but
flying Raijin. He can
use
literally
it
swat
one time every 3 hours.
for now. Till it gets
That's-
till it gets upgraded.
We're only talking about for now. We've never talked about anything else.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
He
I'm just
has
saying.
he has a move.
I'm
Bro.
just saying.
You asked if he has something that's instant. It is instant.
Well,
But he can't use it repeatedly. Also, it takes time to set up. Also,
I know, but the fact that we're trying to say, but I know, but you're comparing Naruto's speed to Minaso's flying Raijin. You can't do that. That's my point.
well,
what do you?
and
what do you
Hoover,
mean?
you can't you're not going to butt in with your freaking
Yeah, I know.
your
Who-
freaking
you
Sonic
know who
crap and
you
that. I
show?
don't care. Just shush. But
Yeah,
and
it's not happening, bro.
No,
Sonic is
Naruto's
not in the
faster.
competition.
Then Sanjin Woo.
Yeah.
100 emoji.
Yep.
So there you go.
I don't know, man. For now, I'll
He's
say for
faster,
now.
stronger,
Yeah.
He's
Red
I
Devil
mean,
was
dude,
saying
more lethal.
Naruto
What about- what-
should
what are you
be
talking about?
faster
Shut-
than
Dude,
Sanjin Wu. If you
you're
didn't catch that a
spitting some
second
weird.
ago.
I mean, I
but-
agree. Like overall, I agree. It's just when you start getting
Alright
like to
then.
the nitpicky,
then.
like point, like trying to actually say, it's like I don't know. That's where you could lose
Well,
me.
well, bottom line, my opinion, one-on-one, I think that Sanjin Wu's going to, or Gino is going to beat, he's going to beat Ichigo. Luffy is conditional. And then Naruto, no.
Yeah. Now,
That-
do you think he could beat Luffy and Ichigo together?
Absolutely not.
Fair enough.
Once you add one more to that equation, he's not winning.
That's fair.
But
That's fair. Now, the other one we talked about was Gojo. Could he beat Gojo?
Sanjin Wu beat, or Gino beat Gojo?
Yes. Because
See,
This is
my
a tough
only
one.
problem with this question is the fact that we see Gojo fight a couple times, and he's great in his fights, but it's never. I mean, if he cast his domain, I would definitely say yes, he would probably win because that's complete sensory overload. So literally,
The
the
problem
opponent
is-
can't do anything.
Okay, but the problem, as I said with that though, is that most of the domains that are like hard to you can't escape them means they're easy to break into. So like his allies can just break Gojo's domain.
But the thing is, you wouldn't want to break into Gojo's domain.
No,
See,
not
that's the thing
break,
he did.
not break in, but break it. They would just
No.
break.
No, you
No, they
break
said you
in.
gotta
You
break
can't.
into
You can't completely break it from the outside. You break into it, and that's
I know,
it.
but once you
Yeah,
break,
I
once you break into
forgot
it, it
about
starts.
that.
I know, but
No,
once
I
you,
forgot about that because that's what they did with the one guys. They broke into it. They still had to get out.
Yeah,
They,
and it's super hard to break out.
and you don't want to break into Gojo's domain expansion.
No, you do.
I
You're
know,
done.
But
That'd be instant death.
I think, but the point is, if you can break into it, you could just break it. Is my point. And
No.
in
No.
Tusker, somebody could just break it. Yes, they do. If you could literally,
you
if you
can't
could,
break it from the outside. You
No,
break
you
in, and that's
can't.
it. No,
No,
that has
but
never
breaks it.
happened.
That literally busts a hole into it to get in it. Is my point.
And closes right behind.
You still
I
have
know.
to get
No,
out
I'm
of
saying
it.
I'm saying you don't have to enter it. Itadori broke it with his fist and then chose to enter.
Yeah, and the only reason he got out is because of frickin' what's his name and that
I know, but my point is he was able to break it open with his fist.
But he could not break it.
Because
Or
I'm
he
saying,
would've broken
I'm
it,
saying,
and they would've all
I'm
been
saying,
free.
I'm saying Itadori couldn't. He broke it with his fist. That's all he could do. I'm saying,
John, that
somebody
is a
else
crazy
could just
comparison,
annihilate,
by the way.
like Tusk could
That's
hit it with a blast
funny, though.
and completely
It's true,
break
but
it, is
funny.
what I'm saying.
I
Because
don't
it's
think
so,
that's
And
yes,
yeah,
because it's so
Red
much
Devil,
like this
I
thing
know,
where if you're trapped
Complete
inside of it, you're fucked.
fabrication.
I know that
I
had
don't think that is.
the guy from Soul Leveling. He does get absolutely
That's what we're
crazy
discussing.
in that, but
I think it
I'm
is.
just saying
Yeah.
That's pure fantasy. We don't know if that's true. We've never seen anyone break it.
no. There's never been a case where anyone has actually just shattered and destroyed a domain. That's
Unless
the
it was
whole
a
point.
stronger domain.
Yes.
No, what I'm saying though is that in theory, if Itadori can use his bare fist to punch a hole in it,
It
then
wasn't
somebody
bare
could use-
fist. It was
It
cursed
was.
technique.
No, it was his fist. He didn't have any curse technique.
He
there, I don't
had
think.
his
He was out. He was out.
dude, he had what was it called? The
Oh, yeah,
delay
Black Flash?
technique. No, he didn't have Black Flash.
No.
It was his delay
I don't think they never show him using that. They just show him.
what do you
fucking
mean? Every
raw
time he
dog-
fighted when he was with
Dude,
the
when they
other
show
guy.
him breaking the fucking domain, they do not show his fist covered in curse technique. Unless
All
I'm wrong.
all I'm saying is we have no clue if someone could actually shatter it. All we know is you can break into
Dude,
it.
dude.
and you would not want to break into it.
Okay, but what
You
you're
would be
not
cooked.
what you're actually ignoring is the fact that to break into it, you have to break it. He
No,
smashed.
you have to.
Oh,
You
have to
make
poke
a hole
in
into it.
you could see the outside.
You make a hole in it.
Yeah, and it closes
Yeah, but
behind.
It didn't.
Even if it
Because
goes behind, you're still
frickin'
cooked.
because Sukuna broke the domain and that after going after what's his name for touching
What's
his
your
soul.
point? I know you're, but I'm not talking about any of that. I'm literally talking about him being able to
talking
punch
about
a hole.
fiction.
When
You're talking about pure
when
fiction.
you open the doors for him to be able to punch a hole into it, you have now got to the point where you could reasonably say that
No, you
somebody
couldn't.
else. Yes, you could.
You
Well,
could not.
okay, even if you punch a hole into Gojo's domain, while the person is in that domain, doesn't matter if there's a hole or not, that guy can't move. So when someone else jumps in, guess what? They can't move. So what are we going to do? You're going to have two people sitting there that can't do a damn thing.
That's not
He's
what I'm.
trying to
That's
say you
also
could
not what I'm
dispel the
saying.
whole thing, Brent. That's what he's saying, which makes no sense and has no basis.
No, you have to have a stronger domain is the only way to break that. That's not a strong physical
I'm
thing.
saying no, but I'm saying if the
He
thing
did say
because the whole
that. Gojo said that in the first season. He said
Yeah.
the only way to get out of a domain is with your own domain.
But
said
then
that,
they
and
say
I
no.
quote,
But then they
didn't
say
break it.
they.
They didn't dispel it. He punctured a hole in it.
I know, but my point is, the more guaranteed it is for a guaranteed hit, the easier it is to break.
Into.
What?
Break into. And I don't even remember him saying that.
Bro, they have said that. I'm trying to find the. I want to see where he punches it.
All I'm saying is that is complete fiction. And until they show somebody
No, John, we're not
busting
arguing the
domain,
same thing, and that Blake and I are on the
it's
same
not
side.
canon anymore.
Kyle is, I don't know what he's doing, dude. I don't.
Those who destroy the domain with their bare hands.
Yeah, I mean, the only
I
other
disagree.
time
I
someone
think- I
has
think
jumped
you can
in.
easily make.
No, the only time someone else has jumped into a domain other than Itadori breaking through that way was with Fujigoro.
Dude, he literally pushed. He literally.
Will you let me tell you
puts
the other
his-
time?
His
How about-
fucking just straight fist, by the way, straight fist, a hole,
All I'm saying.
and then he jump kicks into it and breaks it more.
Yeah, but then it closes.
It doesn't. It is not closed.
Even
Still not closed.
Okay, yeah, great. They have an exit to get out of nothing.
It's just open. And then he tries to use. I think at this point he's already guaranteed a hit. So and then that touches Sukuna's soul. But that's for the point. My point is that literally broke it open. There is a gaping hole
But that's
in his fucking domain.
but you're
And he
also
does not
talking about
reclose.
you're also talking about a particular instance where that individual just learned the domain that day. Gojo has mastered his domain. You really think
know,
it's
but
going to
that
be that
doesn't-
easy to punch a
Yes.
freaking hole from the outside?
Yes, because of what they talk about, they themselves talk about how if the more your domain guarantees a hit, then you basically get it's easier to break. That's also, dude, there's another time someone breaks into the domain. What's his name? With no cursed energy, straight hands.
When?
Breaks in and kills the octopus. I can't remember his name. Toji.
Okay, Toji's a whole different story. That man's just
No,
cracked.
No. Keep the same
Th-
fucking energy.
no, that
Toji
man
has
is-
literally no cursed energy. Breaks into a domain that doesn't even guarantee a hit. And
Toji
then
is
just
not
completely
the
destroys
same.
it.
That was
That
season
was in the
2.
second season. The fucking octopus. I think he literally destroys his domain from the inside. With no cursed energy.
I don't think that's true.
That
And we're
actually
saying
does
it's not
happen.
possible. He broke in it barehanded when the guy literally shut it. He did something to completely seal it,
Yeah, but that
and we don't think it's possible to break a domain from the outside. You guys,
Again,
you guys
though,
lost the plot, bro.
you're picking these low end characters against like freaking Toji is a
Low-end
high
characters.
level. Toji's a high level character, but
what's your
the
point,
octopus
Silas?
is that octopus's domain is not the same as Gojo's.
No, but I understand. But I'm saying if the laws of nature, right? If they work for one, then they work for some. Yes, obviously it makes sense that that was a lower character. He was able to do that. Whatever. What I'm talking about, but that also you're also not comparing the domains, right? The domains, if they have a higher probability of one-shotting you, they are easier to break. So the fact that he broke into that one when it didn't have a guaranteed one hit is actually more impressive because it should have been harder to break because it was his own reality. It should have been a harder domain to break into.
But Gojo's domain is instant. I'm just throwing that out there too. As soon as he's in, he's cooked.
Now that you might have an argument because literally, but okay, but I think time only stops though inside the domain. That's the problem. It doesn't stop outside the domain. That's why I still feel like they have time to fucking and also.
Yeah, but Gojo can control time and space. Let's not forget
Only using his domain.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With his eyes.
No, his
No.
eyes are just able to
His-
track everything.
Because when he
No,
even when
we
he
looked
yes
it, we
even
just looked it up. We just
no
looked it up.
I know, but his domain
eyes
is
let him
time and
control
space,
Time and space.
which is his domain. He cannot control time and space outside of his domain, dude.
That you know of.
No, that's proven. That's a proven fact because even when he stops time in the bus station or whatever, it literally was he had to use his domain for an instant.
That's
what
because there were
stopped time.
civilians that were going to
I know,
die.
but I'm saying that's what
that-
stopped the time.
Okay,
That's my
that may
point.
be true, but that means Sanjin Wu's people have like a nanosecond or however much time he used to kill all them people. They got that much time before Sanjin Wu is dead to get an attack off. However fast he killed all of them, that's how much time they have. They are not getting a spell off that quick.
Yeah, I mean that you kind of got me
Yeah.
by, but
I'm going
I
to say
don't know, man. It's still hard.
It
It's still
is
hard.
insta-death when you step into that domain.
I don't think it's instant. No, I see. That's the thing. I don't feel like it's instant death. Time
It's as
stops, but
it's as near instant as you can get.
I don't know about that. Perhaps.
okay. Well, either way, let us continue onwards. What else did we have that I missed out?
That was a big portion of it.
Okay. Well, I have someone in my chat that wanted to bring up a hot take that he submitted the last time we tried to do this, and we didn't really get to. We kind of discussed it, but we kind of didn't. But his hot take is the Lord of Mysteries show is going to be the best animation of the year.
Right, we
Yeah,
already talked about that.
I remember this, but
We already talked about it. He said, I mean, he said a lot
Well,
of good things about it, but
Yeah.
we know nothing about it.
Yeah, I said that I'd bring it up. So
yeah. The problem with that is, I mean, we can kind of rehash a little bit. The problem with it is like, I mean, you're going based off of a trailer. Like we have to wait. We just have to wait for the show to come out. I think, like,
Well, no,
because they could easily fuck it up.
he read the manga and the light novel.
Hmm.
Everything that guy.
but he's also saying that the main character from Lord of Mysteries completely clears JoJo.
That is true. Most everybody clears JoJo.
Not Gojo. I'm sorry.
Oh.
sorry. I misread. I misread.
He clears Gojo.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps. I mean, I guess let's look this
Yeah,
guy
I don't know.
up.
I'm looking him up right now as we speak.
I mean, it's probably if he does, it's got to be like the fucking. It's just got to be the level of brokenness, dude. Like Gojo is just he is simply broken. So it's
All right, let's read a wiki. Beyonder abilities.
yeah, who can come close to being a beyonder, shrouded in fog of history and darkness, like inferior. So was it is it Zhao? The main character's name is Zhao.
It's
The main character.
Klein. Klein
Oh, fine.
what
But
he?
it said,
Zhao.
well, it says Zhao Ming Gur. Fucking, I can't. Whatever. Is a hardware engineer. He likes single player games, but as a corporate slave, he has no time and can only play.
And Red Devil, who's not that strong in season 1? Are you
Well, I think
talking
it's maybe the same
Gojo or are
person,
you
different-
talking Klein?
Yeah, Klein.
Maybe it gets like maybe it's an isekai.
I don't know.
Purify, destroy, or interface with spiritual connections to some degree while within a fall. Sound particularly strong. He can purify, destroy, or interface with spiritual connections. How is
Yeah,
that
he's a-
soloing Gojo?
Transmitigator.
How is that soloing Gojo?
He is also the mysterious leader of the Terror card known as the Fool, and a transmitigator who comes from the modern era of the year 1352. Oh wait, he became the god of the Church of the Fool, which I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I really can't say if he's going to be that broken with the like reading the stuff. I mean,
Not sound that strong.
maybe it'd be easier just to see it instead of reading it. So I don't really know if I have an opinion on that. That's going to be we'll watch the show and kind of make a like we'll come back and revisit that type of statement in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just gotta. I mean, I'm not getting a good great description of what his powers are, so it's kind of hard to.
They're mysterious.
Yeah, and so and yeah, I mean I know he's saying that he does know quite a bit and like he would explain how he's broken, but he doesn't want to spoil. So we are going to stick with the let's not spoil because we do plan on actually watching the show. Or at least I do.
Yeah,
But
it comes out in July, so I mean, I'm down.
yeah, so we'll just wait and then
Yeah,
keep
dude,
once
July is-
he says season 1 he's not like as broken. He gets it later on. So I mean, which a lot of main characters are that way. But I mean, so we might have to revisit it at a later date when
Oh yeah, we'll definitely revisit it.
Yeah.
We got so in 2 months, by the way, though, we have I guess it looks like Sakamoto Days is coming out with something else. We got
Ooh.
Dan to Dan coming back out.
Yes.
The
Yeah, what?
Dan to Dan.
Oh.
And then the Gotcha Kruta, the one that me and Brent reacted to, the garbage one where he gets like thrown down the.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was coming out. Lord of Mystery comes out. Kaiju number 8, and
Ooh.
then Togen Enkai, which I don't know what that is, but
I don't know that one.
But yeah, July is. A lot
Oh, yeah,
kinda
there-
sad for you.
There also was something to react to, right?
Those.
Been waiting on you.
Hey man, I have been having issues out the wazoo today, man.
That tends to happen when you plug your monitor.
Shut up! All right, wait a minute. I didn't. Why is there 2 different ports on the same freaking computer then?
Because most people know that the motherboard port isn't the one you plug it into.
Well, because you don't need a graphics card to run a computer.
Okay. Anyways, hang on. Pause. Pause. So I got a little bit more information about how Lord of Mysteries, which I'm sorry if that's they better speed that up in the show then if you want me to actually ever give you an honest hot take on that, because that's just wild. He goes, like, he only really gets super broken like 1,000 chapters in.
1,000 chapters in.
Yeah, like, this show better move quickly to get to 1,000 chapters. Otherwise,
I mean,
you're going to be waiting a long time.
well, the problem is he one of the? I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna want to agree if he starts out as this like completely, he's like this completely weak, fucking guy for like 5 seasons, and then at the season, we're watching like One Piece episode 1,000, then he gets super broken. Because even kind of how they did One Piece, honestly,
No.
in my opinion.
No, you're wrong on
Dude,
that.
One Piece, dude, Luffy was fucking trash in my opinion, all the way up until now he got 5th gear, and now he's kind of
Bro,
cool. Now he's got
he
kinda cool fights
bodied
going now.
multiple big named captains in the very first season.
It's a snooze
That's
fest,
a
bro.
lie. That's
It's a
a
snooze
huge,
fest.
tremendous lie.
Bro, he beat
What big name captain are you talking about? Because the only people he beat in the first season might have been
Arlong.
the one guy in the East Blue. I don't. Was that even first season?
Yeah, that's first season. That's Arlong.
Okay. Also, to be fair, Arlong is not strong. The whole East Blue.
He's
is
strong in
incredibly
East
weak.
Blue. I mean, we're not
Yeah,
talking
East
Grand
Blue-
Line.
East Blue is the weakest of all 4 of them. They are like that was like
Is it?
preschool. Yes.
That's my whole
East
point.
Blue-
I don't know
East
if
Blue is the weakest. Now, what
Go ahead.
why is my main mic muted? I hate everything. Like streaming is bullshit. But anyway, they do a good job at like leveling up the character he fights as he goes. So he's not just like pathetic. Typically, he is kind of like hot shit when it comes to people he fights, like Arlong and even what was the one guy that he fought before Arlong when he gets Sanji.
Mhm.
You know that guy.
Sanji's the cook with the eyebrow curl, Kyle.
Fuck me. No, Brent, I'm asking if you know the guy he fights when he goes and gets Sanji.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading a message from chat, so I apologize. I didn't get all that. What the hell is the name of that captain? I know him, and that he had that gold armor.
Yeah, but like it's like they do a good job making Luffy seem strong, but technically in the beginning he is pretty weak. 'Cause all the people he fights are really weak. Like even the sand guy. That guy
Crocodile wasn't he one of the warlords of the seas?
Yes, and he should not have been.
But
is,
he
like,
was.
stupid weak.
Bro,
And I don't think he becomes a warlord until later on. I don't think he was a warlord when Luffy
I
fought.
thought he was a warlord during Alabasta.
Maybe, but he's so weak.
It doesn't matter. He is still a warlord of the sea. Like, that's why Luffy's bounty went up as high as he did.
I know, but if he's still weak, it does matter.
Okay, did you see anyone else beat him? Other than a different warlord?
There was a lot of people that could have beat him.
There was not another person that...
fight
No.
could have beat him.
No, there was not any others that beat him. When the government is saying you're strong enough to take out anyone that we send you to take out...
No. They misjudged. He lied on his resume. Dude. He absolutely lied on his resume. He's not beating nobody. I don't even think he's beating freaking Usopp in the new stuff. Like,
Okay, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, Crocodile is weak as nuts, dude. Like he's not even in.
Bro.
Don't
He
even bring
bro...
him up. Like, if Whitebeard breathed on him, I think he would.
Whitebeard is different. Okay, that's one of the high-end warlords of the sea. Crocodile may not be one of the high ends, but he is still a...
I thought the government deemed him that he could beat anybody.
Other than their own contracted people, yes.
Whitebeard was not a warlord.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You think Whitebeard, the strongest pirate, was a warlord? I'm looking it up.
Look it up. I'm
Hilariously
99% he is.
Yeah, y'all losing me on the One Piece talk. But
And chat saying Crocodile was definitely the weakest warlord, but a lot of it was because he abused his devil fruit, which left him vulnerable when Luffy worked around it.
It's because he lied on his resume. He couldn't beat nobody.
Bro.
Arlong would have dicked him down 7 ways to Sunday.
Bullshit. Oh, okay, Whitebeard was an emperor. My mistake.
Yeah, you freaking
My
dumbass.
mistake.
A huge mistake. You want to know who's a warlord? Is
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye deserves warlord.
Oh, yeah.
Could beat most people.
He sails by himself. He doesn't even have a crew.
I'm just saying. So when you talk about warlords, they are not all. You got Crocodile and Hawkeye. Like,
I'm not disputing that the man was not the weakest in the warlord society. However, you cannot say that Luffy was weak back then. He did beat a warlord. Hence why his bounty went up astronomically.
I'm saying relatively, when you start off the series, Luffy is weak.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very weak, when like comparatively, which is fine because they do a good job of scaling them up.
Yes, I will
It's
agree
called
with that.
good
Yeah.
power scaling. Freaking, I don't know how you got started on it. What was the original question?
I about to say, I completely lost the plot on that one. I have no idea what the original argument was.
All I know is I was right. Mwahaha.
wait, Whitebeard wasn't a warlord?
No, he was an emperor.
Yeah, he's an emperor of the sea, which is one of the 4 strongest pirates. Warlords hunt pirates. See how that works? They're hired mercenaries.
Warlords are pirates that hunt other pirates from being hired by the government, yes. But they still are pirates.
Mercenaries.
Pirates.
Ding, ding, ding. They're not pirates.
They're mercenary
They're-
pirates or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
They're still pirates. They still sail a Jolly Roger. They're not going out there with no particular sail on that.
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, to hunt a pirate. To
Yeah,
hunt a pirate, you kind of have to be a pirate.
Tell that to the Navy.
I'm about to say,
Tell that to the
yeah, that's how we deal with piracy. Send other pirates, and then that's it. No other option.
Okay, you have to be a.
If you told the Navy men that, they would have all themselves. Pirates have nothing to worry about. I probably want to react to this show. It looks stupid.
What show is it?
It's called Cooking in Another World with Surge Skill, Season 2. He's basically a DoorDash delivery.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the synopsis says when a magical realm looks to summon heroes, they're sorely disappointed to end up with a mediocre salaryman.
Mediocre salary?
Yeah, salaryman.
They got
I gotta
rent.
make
Hey.
Yeah, Brent's hourly, not salary.
That's fair.
You both can go to hell.
And then it says he may not be a hero. He may not be a hero, but this conjuring error has given him a delicious power. Online grocery. And something about this modern food brings with it unbelievable effects. It is easy with easy access paired with his cooking skills. Will have patrons from across the land coming back for more.
Dude, I'm gonna have to agree with chat right now, and that they just need to stop with some of these isekais. Like, what the hell, man?
I kind of agree.
This, like, my chat saying that there needs to be some creativity. I think they need to simplify some of it because the creativity they're doing with, let's have someone grocery shop in a whole different dimension, that is the
Bro.
dumbest thing ever.
You didn't get to see the reincarnated as a vending machine, bro. That like what else could you? That's like the
Bro,
best Easter
that
egg there's
is
probably-
so stupid.
All I can say is, in their defense, not every idea is a winner. Okay.
I mean, I'm waiting for the day right now and that I got reincarnated as a condom in a different world.
What?
That, I'm telling you,
Brent's fantasy right there.
oh hell no. No.
You clearly had that one stored in there for a while.
It was a Family Guy joke. It happened on Family Guy and that to a very poor result.
No. You had that one loaded in the chamber.
No. You know what?
Wait
Let-
for the day you could use it.
No. Let me show you.
I don't want to know what you drawed. You drawn?
I'm not drawing nothing. God, of course.
Fly. You were tomorrow. You were about to pitch that to Mappa.
Oh yeah, dude. If I had the ability to pitch anything to Mopper, do you think I wouldn't have done some other things to pitch instead of that?
No, I don't think so. I think I seriously think it's been a childhood fantasy that you've had locked away in.
Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna share my screen. Ah, wrong thing.
Yeah, his porn browser on the other one.
Shut up.
The pages and pages of concept art he has. That's what he.
Yeah, there's pages of hentai.
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah, it's
this.
probably just the
It's
KSI thing, right?
It's not.
No,
Yeah.
this is an actual
Well,
clip.
I know, but they
Yeah, I
need
can't watch it.
Yeah,
They need
that's where the joke came from. Okay, that's it.
Yes. No.
Yeah. No.
It was not, something that I am like, oh yeah, that I'm gonna make this pitch. I just,
How many more episodes do we have of Apothecary Diaries? We should do a hot takes on Apothecary Diaries.
dude, that show is getting so good,
Is it?
dude. Yes,
I'm stockpiling. I'm waiting till the season's over.
bro, you can't say when are we going to do a hot take and then be like I can't
have to
talk
wait.
about it now.
We have to wait till it's over.
First of all, I must do nothing.
No, to do the hot take.
You could have a hot take of current episodes.
I don't think you can.
No, we can't because you're not caught up.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh. But many other hot takes a solo level.
Oh.
Oh, I have a hot take. Two things. One, I think the power scaling is gonna get weird in the next season. Just
Okay,
because
well.
he's so overpowered right now
Okay.
that it's gonna be hard to go anywhere. And
Mhm.
then 2, I don't like that. I think they're adding more characters or more players.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's. I think
I
it's.
think that's kind
perfect
of
the way
natural.
it's
It's
at right now.
not that he's going to be the only one.
But I liked that he was the only one. Because now he's basically going to have to compete against people that have the same ability.
Yeah, which is where the power scaling is gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then but here's the thing though. He's going to be the only one that can hang with them. So now every other
Yeah.
character in the show is useless.
They were
already
kind of
are.
to begin with.
I know, but it's like one of those things where they hyped up the S class so much, and then now they're just
Well, there
useless.
are still a few S classes that seem like they're gonna be able to hang.
Who?
The one they showed at the very end.
When they show at the very end.
Yeah, what I don't know what country he was from, but
What?
I think
From,
China. He was China's
I thought it was Japan's.
class.
No,
All theirs are dead.
Yeah, okay.
at least 10 of them are.
Oh, yeah, okay. I do remember
It was
China's.
China's.
Yeah.
He was on the boat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he seemed strong as crap. Yeah. Okay, but then that just means that Koreas are buns, dude.
They kind of already said they had some of the weakest S classes.
But they need to step it up. Maybe they'll become a player somehow.
See, I wouldn't like if any more of the S class people became like I wouldn't like
Well,
that.
how else are they gonna keep them involved? Because they've already
Well, also-
established them as
also,
characters.
I don't think I don't know. Maybe they'll figure out a different way to get stronger. Because I know, like, even the one they hinted at the one lady
Dude, that's
wanting to get
funny.
stronger, 'cause they
No
can get
such
stronger by
thing as
refining
a
their
side
abilities
character
and
with
stuff,
lasting
but-
significance
That's
and
why-
soul
I mean,
leveling.
they've been
You're
doing
not
that
wrong.
for
You're
25
really not.
years. I think
I don't
they're
know if they
fine.
on God, if they want to keep them relevant, they should just all die and fucking Genu can arise them, and then there it is.
Yeah.
They're relevant.
That's crazy.
My chat goes, no such thing as a side character with lasting significance in solo leveling.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like there's not gonna be any side characters with any relevance.
Yeah.
When you got literally, like I don't know, dude. That show is just walking aura farming and just it's an OP anime at its finest. It's the peak of OP anime. It's like
You think
you're
they're just
getting.
gonna keep making Sanjin Woo baby the rest of them?
I do, yes, and that's what I'm here, and that's what I'm there to watch.
Okay, I don't believe that.
You get what you pay for.
I don't believe that. I think his dad's actually is more cracked than he is right now.
I had a theory that his dad. So you remember his dad said he's coming back to try to stop whatever.
Yeah.
I think Sanjin Woo is that whatever he came back to stop. He doesn't. I don't think the
Oh.
dad knows that Sanjin Woo is that thing, because when the guy talked about killing Sanjin Woo, he spazzed out. But I think he's gonna find out that Sanjin Woo basically became the thing he was trying to stop.
Maybe.
My
theory.
this is my theory. My theory is that his dad is also a player, and that's how he survived.
Well,
And
I think that too.
these dungeons have like there's multiple. The thing that turned Jinwoo into a player, there's multiple of those, and that's what they're gonna have to defeat.
I don't know.
It's
'Cause
possible.
That's me what they hinted at the end of the thing with those people coming out, and they said they basically knew who or whatever gave Genu his power, and so
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
Red Devil, I don't
think
agree. I
those
think
people
solo leveling
They
is
open-
actually
take out
alright. I
Sanjin
mean,
Woo now
I like the
because
power
he's
scaling
stronger than
and
what he
just
can become.
the
So I think
character
they're
kind of
threatened by it.
being
I do
more
think that multiple people are
like,
players.
super
but
strong.
think
I
because
kind of like that
Sanjin
kind of
Woo
style.
is
So
emo-
I'm
the
going
way
to have to
he is,
disagree with you there, but it's your opinion.
that's kind of
But he-
why his dad's
know
gonna
what?
have to stop him.
but it's weird though because he's really not losing. Like he is, but he's not. You see what I'm saying? Like it's weird. He's like losing certain emotions, but he's not I don't know.
I think it's just slow. Like I think he's slowly losing them because I still believe he's becoming more and more like the thing that gave him his powers.
Yeah, but I don't ever see Genu turning evil. I don't see that.
Well, yeah.
Like his motivations are
until he loses all.
no, but his
like, all
motivations are.
emotions.
I just don't see.
I don't know.
Uh,
It'll be interesting to see how they do that, but
Cause like, dude, he just straight up murked. And okay, also to be fair, I thought that was very weird. How he just murked that one A-class guy and then arose him to beat the elf.
dude,
That was heartless as
that
it comes.
was.
That was a
That
bit
was like
savagery.
so now he's not just
Prob-
killing
okay.
for self-defense.
Yes, but he was though. But he was because that guy was trying to kill him.
He could have disarmed him, dude. You can't say that was self-defense.
Yeah, he could have disarmed him easily.
Yeah.
And typically, when he's killed in the past, he's had remorse. There was no remorse.
Yeah.
He just murked him and used him.
Yeah, he is like, this will no work to my benefit, and just murked him. And was like, and arise.
So right there, you can see
Yeah.
his emotions. That he used to
Yeah,
have
but
a
I
hard
don't-
time with killing people, and now he can just kill them. He doesn't care.
A little bit, but at the same time, it was more of a.
Thanks,
a
Red
thing of
Devil, for chiming
necessity,
in and that.
he was
Yeah,
he
hopefully you
has
can jump
already
back
stated,
into
though,
another
that,
one
like,
of these and
anybody that
watch it.
stops him from
We'd love to hear more
achieving what he needs to
comments
do
from
is-
you
yeah,
and
it's-
see what you have to bring to
Also,
the table.
I
So,
think
but you have a
he's gonna
great
get
night,
hooked
man.
on because he is the strongest. I think he's gonna want. I think soon we're gonna see him start wanting people to, in a sense, worship him. I think we're gonna see that.
I think the thing that's going to save him from that is his mother being back. I think that's going to make him not be that way because,
Just
like, his mom and sister is going to be like his anchor that's going to prevent him from going down that way.
Just you wait. They brought his mom back just to kill her. I promise you that.
Okay, mom dies.
That would be-
It's full tip.
I promise you that. I put nothing on it, but I swear she probably die next season. I swear.
Nah, bro, that would be that would be.
I mean,
Or what if the system makes him kill his mom?
ooh.
No, this is going into conspiracy, but that
So,
would be
okay,
crazy.
here's
Could you
my-
imagine?
Yeah.
Dude, here's my reasoning that I know he's not gonna turn evil. Dude, he literally he literally was stopping. Once he saved his mom, he's like done. He was like he didn't care about leveling up no more. Damn near. And then he went just out of the goodness of his own heart to go save the S rank people. Like he's not bad. Like I don't know.
He went out of the goodness of his own
heart.
heart freaking 20 minutes after they needed his help.
No, he went
Yeah.
as soon as. No, he basically went as soon as.
He went as soon as everyone was dead and dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And that was just the aura farm. See,
Mm-hmm.
he was waiting for the precise moment.
He used them as pawns to get all the other frickin' ants out of the nest, evaluate what the ant king was like, or the ant queen's level was, then went in, once he detected that, oh shit,
Dude,
everyone's dying.
He
didn't
believed
do
in
that.
them.
No,
literally just
do
was-
that.
no, he did not.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
he
he
literally
did.
goes, oh, it should be easy with the amount of S rank people that they have. And then he placed people in their shadows to make sure that they did get in trouble, they were gonna be saved. And as soon as they were gonna die, he came in. Like
When were they when they needed to be saved? Cause
He
they
did
didn't
say
pop
that,
out
though.
at all until he showed up.
No, he used it so he could teleport.
Yeah, I get that, but
But no, he did say that.
They did
like,
pop
he,
out.
He didn't want to. He really just didn't want to go. He wanted to spend time with his family.
which I mean that's fair, but this is
He th- he thought
extremely
they had it,
dangerous.
though. Well, yeah, but he thought they had it. I mean, they had over like 15 S
they had like
ranks.
they had like 15 S ranks. They had 10 from Japan and 5 from.
He didn't know they were that weak.
Damn.
rank should be ashamed. If I went back to mainland,
I'd be.
looking like that, I would have demoted myself.
Yep. I mean, that's
Been like,
fair.
I am the new A. I'm an A. I'm not S. Don't call me S. Take my money. I'm donating all the charity. This humiliation was too great.
Now, here's a question that because this has been a comparison with that second season of Soul Leveling, do you guys believe that season 2 of Soul Leveling is really just Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter done right? Because I do.
Yeah, I like that it was way shorter.
I like that it was way shorter. That there was not as much narration.
Oh yeah, the narrator
Yeah.
basically.
The Ant King lost in a legitimate way and not some hacks through a nuke. Because reality, Netero should have
No,
won.
that what he did.
It-
He won twice.
He did win twice.
Yes, but he also lost. So he was two for.
Lost
He
the
was,
battle, not the war. I don't know.
I mean, he ain't alive, so you both died. I don't think either one truly won the war there, bud.
No, Netero won, bro. He won twice, my man.
At least we could say Netero is stronger than all the S ranks in
Oh yeah, easily.
in
I
leveling.
yes, I agree with that 10,000%.
He beat his aunt. You know what I'm saying? They were getting decapitated instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was true. They were
Couldn't
only
even
surviving
track
because
his
they're
movements,
their healer.
Yeah.
and they weren't even surviving. they were they were dying at rapid pace.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I truly believe that season 2 Ant Saga, Soul Leveling, is just a better Chimera Ant, like the Chimera Ant arc done right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
a
would
little
agree.
bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's some obvious differences between it, but I mean, that's my hot take of it.
I definitely agree.
But-
Alrighty. Anyone got anything else?
Yeah, I got one that pissed off the internet just because I'm mad about it. But I know you guys won't have an opinion on it, so I'll keep it to myself.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can say it if you
Are
would
we
like.
reacting to this? I mean, it's up to you, man.
Okay, so my personal hot take, which I know you guys can't give me a lot of feedback on, so I'm gonna just kind of monologue for a moment. Dragon Ball Daima. It is a worse version of Dragon Ball GT.
I mean,
Change my
yeah.
mind. Worse.
Worse version?
Worse.
That's
It's,
not possible.
dude, it's, in my opinion, it is terrible.
I mean, it sounds like we need to maybe just review this and come back to it.
Yeah, I
ain't
mean,
reviewing nothing. You couldn't pay me to watch GT, and if you're saying there's something worse out there,
Well,
I know
but
what
we
you'd have to do to, to
I
get me
need
to watch
you to,
that.
we need you to watch it to see if it is worse. You got to find out for yourself.
Is Vegeta's hair intact?
yeah, but
Do you have a mustache?
no. He's a kid.
Kid.
Wearing Hawaiian
kid.
shirts?
No, he's a kid. But I mean, they decided to go back and do evolutionary crap that didn't happen in any other continuity.
Wait.
Is Pam a kid?
Pam's not in it at all, thank God.
Okay, then that's why it's better.
But you have someone that's like her replacement
Ah.
in the demon realm.
basement.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't remember her name right now.
Pam was so bad.
Dude, right?
This girl's just as bad, or this character?
She's a little better, but not by much, in my opinion.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
That's,
The villains suck. Like the story is like pretty much first season GT, where it's like, oh, we gotta turn Goku back into an adult, and we have to gather these specific Dragon Balls in order to do it.
I don't understand what the obsession is with turning Goku back into a kid. I don't get that obsession.
I've
They've done
never
like
understood it.
3 times
Yep,
or more.
yep. I mean, it's happened twice. This will be a second time.
No,
What?
they did it in they do it in Blackwater Mist arc?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Z?
No.
Are you sure?
Blackwater Mist was just. I don't even think Goku was in that arc.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Gohan, Piccolo, and all them. It was before, because it was right before the Android saga. It was just after the Frieza saga and right before Android saga. So Goku was off learning instant transmission.
Oh, maybe that's why I remembered kid because it was Gohan.
Yeah. So, oh no, they've only turned Goku back into a kid twice. This being the second time, and it's never good to bring him back as a kid. He's a surprisingly a way better character as an adult than he ever was as a kid.
Why do they keep making Goku a child?
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to know. But
Toriyama was more involved in this one than GT. Oh, he wasn't that much more involved. But
yeah, I mean, I know that Toriyama was involved in Dagma. Like, we've talked about that when we did the reactions. We got a bunch of comments about that, like, oh, Toriyama was directly involved with that, where GT he wasn't. That's fantastic. However, when you copy and paste a lot of crap from GT expecting a different result, what are we accomplishing?
Yeah, I feel like I
maybe
feel like
they
I might
thought
need
they
to give
could
it a
do
watch.
GT right.
See if it's that bad. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel
I'll
like
give
he's overhyping it. Yeah, how bad
I'll
it
give
is.
Daimler.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah, Daimo.
I'll give that one a watch. I will not watch GT.
No, I'm not watching.
The only thing worth watching in GT is just Super Saiyan 4. That's it. That's it. That's
what
it.
everybody says.
Yep. Otherwise, the whole rest of GT can go right into the fucking trash can. But I'm just not a fan of Daigma. It's just not. It honestly, to me, it's fucking boring. It's boring and stupid.
Well, guess we'll have to give it a watch and check it out for ourselves. And we'll have to loop back on that one, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what is this frickin' thing that you're trying to have us watch and react to?
Are we doing it?
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to do nothing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we. The only reason I wanted to react to it is just because it had almost 800,000 views in 2 days. But
Whew. What in the heck?
wait,
And that's that frickin' isekai one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, why do people like watching stupid things?
I don't know.
What if somebody's watched 10 episodes of it? What if it's a banger though? Well, someone watched the whole thing actually.
It's probably Evan.
Yeah.
He'll watch anything as long as it doesn't involve his schoolwork.
Dang.
You didn't have to call the man like that on live stream, dude.
Look on the big screen.
No. Hey,
on the
I
main
called it like
stage.
I sees it.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting to tell you guys too. By the way, speaking of like watching these videos and stuff, I made a new Discord server for
Did you
for, like,
invite us?
I think so.
'Cause I don't see.
I can't do anything with my Discord right now.
Negative.
So
That's a hard
well,
no. He did not invite
Is it the producing?
what
us.
the fuck
No.
is going on with?
Oh yeah. You wanna know why Discord might be taking a turn for the worst?
Is it because of what you were complaining about yesterday on your stream?
Well, no, but maybe it might be related. But Blizzard has bought Discord.
Oh,
Okay, yep. Time to find a new.
That's sad.
Gotta find a new thing.
I can't click on my screen at all. So there's that.
Yeah. No, yeah, literally Discord. I tried to go to settings and it just gave me a blank screen.
Why can't I click on ask me? What the fuck is going on?
Who knows?
I literally can't close out of it. I can't close out of anything.
Hmm.
Can't do anything right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's weird.
My computer is basically completely logged up. I don't know how to.
I don't know. Mine's all working.
Oh, should I try to play Call of Duty again, Kyle? No, I'm not gonna try to do any of that until I get the Ethernet.
Were you lagging really bad?
Oh yeah. I couldn't even play Sea of Thieves.
I saw that because I saw you only had like a 7-minute stream. I was like, what the heck happened?
Alright, looks like my stream is
Well, that's
okay.
because
but
my
really
stream
can't-
crashed after loading Sea of Thieves.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's tragic.
Grim out in these streets.
Yeah, dude, I guess it really fucking is. I can't believe my computer's actually taking a fucking shit right now. I can't.
Wonder-
I don't know if it's Discord or what, but I literally cannot, like, I pull up Task Manager. I can't do anything with any of my taskbars at the bottom. I can control Chrome, but that's it.
Huh.
Like, I mean, none of my other apps. I can't do BattleNet, Steam. I can't click on any of the other stuff. Basically, on my other two screens, I can't click on anything or my taskbar.
That's tragic. I don't know.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to shut my computer off. I can't even end my stream right now. Oh, I might be able to end it on Chrome.
Yeah, probably.
I have to end the stream on Chrome and then
Blizzard
restart my computer, probably. Well, I don't know.
Blizzard Activision's former CFO, Humam oh my gosh. Shakahini is Discord's new CEO. Yeah, so I guess the former CFO of Blizzard is now Discord's new CEO.
Yeah, well,
Brother needs to retire. Can't wait.
Well, didn't Blizzard make World of Warcraft?
dude, Blizzard's made World of Warcraft, Call of Duty.
I mean,
Can't wait to be blasted with Nitro
Diablo.
ads all the time. And
we've already been getting the ads out the wazoo. At least I have on my Discord.
former Blizzard CEO is so ominous.
Yeah.
All aboard the infestation
Obfuscation?
Dude, that's not a word. There's no way that's a word.
Instiation? Like in.
No. I'll post it just if you want to take a look.
Yeah, it's posted so that way I can see what the hell you're trying to say.
Yeah, good luck.
Where are you dropping it at?
Just like
In
general?
In,
Okay.
in shit fiction.
Also
Oh yeah,
known as-
they made it's supposed to be insufficient, but they changed it to efficient.
I guess
Yeah.
it's I guess it's a real thing. It says also known as crap Snapification. A platform is a pattern where in which two-sided online products and servers decline in quality over time.
Oh my god.
He couldn't have put it better. I don't think there's a better word than that one, actually.
Yeah, they made that up specifically for these moments. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna
Alright.
start my stream.
I've not heard of revolt. Seems a lot like I don't even. That's just stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's. I mean, and they're not wrong, dude. Last night, Discord. When I would close Discord, I would get 400 megabyte download speed. When I would open Discord, I'd get 100 megabit download speed.
Yeah, I remember hearing that while you were on like I heard that on Kyle's stream.
Yeah, it literally was taking 300 megabytes of my network
That's
just to
crazy.
have Discord open.
That's absolutely crazy.
Yep, and now, I've been dropping voice connection's been bad where I lag sometimes.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And I've changed nothing. I mean, so I thought maybe it was the PC, like the Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
So I'm getting some things where I could basically, it's like a network booster or like a Wi-Fi booster.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
put, like an Ethernet cord into it. So I'll basically be Etherneted into the Wi-Fi, and maybe that'll help, but dude, that'll be ratchet. We're gonna have to switch to something else, I guess.
Yeah.
What do I want to play? Nothing looks particularly fun right now.
Is there anything that we like, any announcements for this week and that we like to share with chat? Some different plans that we got going on?
I mean, we're about to release an animation within the next month,
Woohoo!
so that's exciting. So yeah, another animation. If you haven't watched the first one, make sure to check it out.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
going to be streaming a lot more, at least 3 times a week, and adding in more games to the channel.
Yep.
That's fun. So if you have any games that you want to see us play, let us know, and we'll work it into the schedule.
Mhm.
What else? We're trying to do more collabs. So
Yeah.
once we get kind of some content that we can collab with people, we're going to start looking for people to bring onto the channel, which is exciting news.
Yep. If you guys have any ideas of what type of things we should collab with that you would be interested in, make sure to drop that in there too. Because you guys might have thought of something that we've never thought of before. So,
Yeah. And if there's anyone you want to see us collab, make sure to comment them, comment on their stuff,
mhm.
and also comment on our stuff, and we'll try to reach out to them.
Yep.
Other than that, I think that's it.
Yep.
I think that's but a lot of exciting stuff. So based on kind of our stream, so hopefully we'll have some funny clips that you guys can watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna start playing horror games.
Oh, dude, I think, well, you got those type of games that you're playing. I think that I'm going to get a lot of clips on this, the game that I'm going to launch, that I'm going to have you and Kyle compete in. I don't want to give the game away to our viewers just yet because surprises await. But I think that I am going to get you guys to crash out on some of it. Some of it I think you're going to get very easily, but there's some that I put in that I think you're definitely going to crash out over. And I think you're also going to love some of the wording that I used. So, yeah.
You're scaring me.
It's going to be a good time. Chat, make sure to keep an eye out out this week for our live streams, because I think you're going to be thoroughly entertained with some of the stuff that we got planned coming up this week and into future weeks as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to jump into any games tonight, because I got about maybe a half hour left before I have to jump off stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta see which games I can play with my internet.
Right.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. But yeah, chat. So we're trying to do a bunch of different things on the channel. And, keep you guys entertained, keep ourselves entertained, and that as far as making some content. Because, it's nice to be able to come react to some new shows that come out. And we're still going to react, of course, to what's new in the anime world. But want to be able to actually have interactions with you guys that, you've been here with us for a while. We want to be able to talk to you guys, and we like those type of interactions. So I think that going into the streams more is going to be something that hopefully you guys enjoy, and we're going to try to have a blast in that. Some of our streams that we've done in the past, we've thoroughly kind of enjoyed them. Like, for example, we've played Chained Together was a really, really extreme game session that we did. We've done that twice, once with the three of us and then once with just me and Blake. Both times were really fun to do. I know that Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out this month, so that's definitely something I want to try to get the three of us on, because, we've played Elden Rings in the past, not really on the, me and Kyle played it on the channel a little bit, but I think the three of us, that particular game would be a really fun game that, we'll be able to have some really good content out of. But yeah, then we got some other games that we got planned that, we're going to have some other people that aren't like a core member of the channel be a part of. And, just some kind of chill, relaxed games. Blake's planning on having some very scary games, which is, I'm going to be watching that. I'm not going to.
I don't know if my heart can handle it.
That,
I'm looking at some of these games and I'm just getting nervous.
Dude, that's why I cannot wait to watch them. I know that you can't handle that type of stuff. And it brings me and maybe I'm an ass for saying this, but that brings me a great amount of personal joy to watch you suffer through that.
I know, this is like your guys' payback, is watching me play horror games.
Dude. To be fair, you did put me in a VR, what the hell is the name of that game?
Phasmophobia.
Yes. You put me in VR version of that game, and you can't go back to the truck, the vehicle that much. You gotta stay in there for as much as you can. Are you kidding me?
I know, and I about crap myself playing Phasmophobia just with the headset on.
Yeah. You didn't actually have the hands go over your eyes and that when the monster or ghost or whatever got you. I have never wanted to rip off a pair of VR headsets so badly in my life. That was just...
Phasmophobia is not even that scary, bro.
When you don't expect that, I never did the VR version until that frickin' video we shot. So I didn't know that I forgot that the hands even came into frame at all, even on just a regular game. But to have it come into frame and feel like it's on it's coming up to your actual eyes, that is not cool. That is just ridiculous.
Sounds a bit bitch made to me. I don't know.
Says the man who didn't do it.
Because I wouldn't have gave a good enough reaction for the camera. I know
Oh,
that, so-
what a load of crap.
Factual.
Mm-mm.
True story.
What a load of crap, chat.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I don't really know how I might actually end my stream in a moment because I got a little bit of time before I have to hop off stream anyways.
I could try to play. Looking for a. I was trying to find a scary game to play.
Hmm.
No.
Right.
Hey,
Got-
Discord's cutting
I'm
out so
scared.
bad, bro.
Guy, are you down for
No, it's not. I
Night
got
Rain
good
this month?
connection.
Wait, what, Brent?
You down for Night Rain this month?
Oh, is it this month?
Yep. Comes out on the 29th.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get into the rotation. That's for sure. I
Yeah.
also want to play Doom, Dark Ages.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
It's on, like the 15th, I think.
Yeah, 15th. It's already freaking $70.
Yeah, shocker.
Well, Night Rain's only 40.
Well, yeah, but it's also a DLC. $40 for DLC.
No, it's not. It's a new game altogether. It's not a DLC.
I mean, it's a standalone game, but it's
Yeah.
same engine and everything.
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm still lagging?
Your Discord is, I mean, it's good now, I think, but
I don't think I'm lagging. I think you're just hearing stuff.
No, I'm gonna have to agree with Kyle. You did lag a little bit a couple minutes ago.
What do you mean by lag, though? Am I just cutting in and out?
No,
yeah, you're cutting
well,
it out. Well, you're cutting it out, but then it also like it comes back, and then you talk like really fast, and then
Oh.
yeah.
it's like weird. I don't know.
Let me try to load this. Does my voice connection drop instantaneously?
Damn it, dude! How is there saying there's no?
How's
Alright, so we're-
Black Myth Wukong in the frickin' scary category?
Oh, wait, I think you just cut out, Blake. I think.
I did cut out for a minute, but I wasn't even talking when it cut out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Stupid. I
Here you
can't
go,
cut
Blake.
out, but-
Here's a game for you. Dead Space. The survival game, third person shooter, sci-fi space, $15.
$15. And how's that a horror game?
Cause it's a survival horror game.
Interesting.
Like aliens trying to kill you.
Why even put a skip button if you're not going to allow me to skip?
It, yeah, that's an old game. I wouldn't recommend that one. I mean, it's a good game, but it's just old.
Oh, so you let me pause, but you won't let me skip?
Yeah. I'm still down to do Liar's Bar one day.
Yeah, I'd like to do Liar's Bar.
Yeah.
The number station, guys. The number station. What the hell's a number station?
What's a number station?
I don't know. He put it in the same category as Russia. I don't know.
Huh? The hell are you talking about?
It's just a Warzone cutscene that they refuse to let me
Oh, let you skip.
skip.
Mm.
And I loaded the game yesterday. How is there a new cutscene that I didn't watch?
I could not tell you.
Blake's getting sexually frustrated.
Just now?
Every time I load this game, I tell you what, it's up for years. Okay,
Dude, this is
my
crazy.
joke won't even land because I have bad voice connection.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What the fuck? This is stupid. I'm gonna shut this off too.
They can't even play video games because of Discord. What a ratchet piece of software.
Jeez, man, and it's just being fucking stupid. Well, you wanna know something stupid too with Call of Duty is that I can't use a controller.
What?
I don't know why.
It won't load like the PS5 or 4 controller?
I don't know, dude. It just says I can't select. I used to be able to change the input, but now I can't. It says no controller detected.
What the
It goes
hell?
on. It's connected to my fucking computer.
Huh. Good thing I don't play Call of Duty. Alright, well, if you guys are going to jump on to games, I'm going to hop off then and end my chat and, like, end my stream and stuff. So,
Sounds good.
alright. Well, love doing the hot takes with you guys. Can't wait to do another one. So, let me say bye to chat, but otherwise, I'll talk to y'all later.
Yep. See ya.
Yep.
See you later.
See ya. Alright, chat. So, want to thank you guys for coming out and watching the hot takes and that and giving us some input into different hot takes and give us a little bit of background on some things we may or may not have known. So if you guys want to continue seeing more hot takes, make sure to spam the like button. Let us know that, you know, this is what you want. If, again, we have more projects coming down the road, so keep an eye out for them. If you guys have any ideas for anything you want to see in there, different collabs that we are trying to work on, so just let us know in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to, if you have